takes away from Hogwarts, and it really rests on the shoulders of the three of you, because you're not, a lot of the time, acting with any other actors. It's just between the three of you, and sometimes it's just close-ups because you're in a wood and you're wherever you are. Yeah. Was that liberating or more frightening that you were just you and the crew all the time? It
was both. You know, there were days when I would come into work and just be like, I have no idea how I'm going to pull this scene off. You know, whether it was being tortured by Bellatrix or, you know, holding Ron in my arms as he was, like, bleeding to death, or having to wipe my parents' memories. There were some seriously hard things for me to do in this one. But I loved the challenge, and I think that we really relished having that screen time and the responsibility of really carrying the movie.
So, when you did carry it and you delivered the goods...
Thank you.
Does that make you raise your eyebrows that all the papers talk about your hair being cut short? It's like, well, I've just done all this big, thank you very much, and that's what everybody's going to talk about.
I'm hoping that as the movie comes out, it will develop into, you know, more interest in my performance rather than the haircut. I hope that the performance kind of will speak for itself.
Deliver the film, that means that they'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But was it liberating when you had it done?
It was very liberating to have this done. It marked a new phase that I'm entering.
And what did your dad say when he saw it?
Dad was not impressed at the beginning. He was actually away on holiday, so he only saw pictures of it. And then when he saw it in the flesh, he eased up a bit. But when I first told him I was going to do it, he said, "Don't get too carried away, darling. You're not Audrey Hepburn yet."
At least he said yet.
Yet, exactly.
Well, it was a bit of Mia Farrow, I think.
Thank you. That was actually the photograph that I took to my hairdresser. I was like, I want to look like this. And
is there any responsibility when you do this? Because you are a fashion icon, even if you don't want to be. Everybody will photograph, talk about what you're wearing, that you're going to have that done. Because you also are now working with a fashion label because you wanted to do something very ethnically minded. Yes,
I did. I mean, I try to just please myself, and then if it pleases other people, then that's a bonus. But the thing is, you can never please everyone. So, but no, I mean, I am more aware of the attention and the criticism that what I wear gets.
So it's quite a big testament for you to say, right, I want to get involved in this label. Why was that?
I did, it's kind of a long story. For my geography A-level, I did some coursework on the garment industry in developing countries, and looked at some of the statistics around, you know, child labour and, you know, some kind of like dodgy issues, and just couldn't believe that just isn't. Fair trade clothing is like kind of such an anomaly, and same with organic clothing. And when Safi Mini gave me the opportunity to help her create clothing for younger people that is kind of ethical, I was like, well, someone's got to do it. No one's doing it. I'll help, definitely. So it's a green issue that's close to you, irrespective of anybody else. What's going on? Oh no, I didn't think I would have done I wouldn't have done it if it was just a clothing line. The reason I did it was because I cared about the issue behind it.